What is up, Super Fam and Brovengers alike? I am Sensei Finito, and welcome to Marvel Bros, where we discuss all things Marvel and everything pop culture. And today, we are going to be talking about the Thunderbolts main villain, Ghost possibly being removed, MODOK and Red Hulk, of course. We're going to be talking about a whole bunch of Thunderbolts awesomeness today. Your boy done forgot the picture again. I hope everybody is having a fantastic day today. I am really happy to see everyone today. It's been an awesome Monday for me so far, and I hope all you guys have been having an incredible Monday yourselves. If you have not been, I'm sorry to hear that, but I hope you guys are ready to vibe out here with us at Marvel Bros and getting ready to get it all popping and getting it in, if you know what I'm saying, and I believe you do. I believe all of y'all know what I'm talking about. You feel me? Let's see. Nope, that's not it. All right, I don't know. I was trying to make it spicy, but, you know, it's only going to be as spicy as it's going to be. My guy, Cristiano Uzumaki. Oh, let's get this chat in here. I hope all of you guys are doing fantastic today, as I was saying before. If you haven't already, make sure you follow us on social media at Marvel Bros to stay up to date with all of the latest news, movie reviews, TV stuff, and just to stay up to date with all the things that are happening on a day-to-day basis in the world of pop culture, Marvel, all the nerdy stuff. All the nerdy stuff is what we likes to talk about. I hope my coffee is probably lip burning hot, but I really want to take a sip. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's nice. That is nice. And if you haven't already, like I said, wait. What's going on? Oh, hold on. Let me get the board together. My bad. If you, like I said, follow us on social media at marvelbros.com. And, of course, you can also follow me to stay up to date with all my hot takes and all the different things that I be talking about, because I be talking about a whole lot. I hope everybody's having a fantastic day today. We did do our The Last of Us watch party and review last night. I think episode 2 was a beautiful episode, to say the very least. If you guys checked out episode 2 of The Last of Us, let me know how you felt about it in the comment section down below. I had a wonderful time with it. I will say that those clickers definitely scared the shit out of me, and I was not prepared for them to be on that level of just horrendously terrifying and amazingly beautiful, because that's really what it was at the end of the day. I love the whole world that they're setting up within The Last of Us. I kind of mentioned it within the watch party and review that we had, that the only time that I can kind of remember being or watching something that did such a good job of showing us how the vegetation and like that would actually take over and how beautiful it would be is like I Am Legend. Like, I always liked Walking Dead, but it never felt, I don't know, it always just felt a little not I'll just say it didn't feel all the way authentic, for lack of better words, right? But I feel like and especially it's like 20 years later, we're able to see how it could have possibly came to that, getting little hints here and there throughout the episode about how this world even came to where it is now. I just loved it. It was a fantastic episode, and I cannot wait to see it week after week and see what they're going to be doing and trying to accomplish within this show for the duration of it. I really love it. Like, it's awesome, you guys. It's really good. I suggest everybody check it out as soon as they can, because it's a beautiful show. And even though I haven't played the game all the way, from what I've heard, from what I have heard from a lot of the video game enthusiasts, as well as like after basically every day after the episode, I believe it's like IGN or New Rockstars, they basically put like a collage together of like moments from the game versus moments from the show. And it's been pretty insane to kind of see the one-of-one replica, but they're also doing a completely different story at the same time. Well, not completely different, but they're definitely changing up a lot of things. And as I've said before, and as I will continue to say, this show is definitely doing a lot to prove to the other companies on how exactly they should be doing the video game adaptations. And I am honestly all the way here for all of it because it's been amazing. So, if you guys have been enjoying The Last of Us, let me know. And we're also going to be checking out, what is it, The Bad Batch tomorrow, if I'm not mistaken. That's what we have tomorrow. And we're going to be doing our watch party and review for The Bad Batch episode 5, I believe. Tomorrow, hopefully, we get another banger of an episode. I think we will get a banger of an episode. Last week's episode was definitely more fillery than I would like to have. Then I would have liked to have. I don't even know, but one of those sentences that I was trying to say. You dig? And yeah, so it'll be awesome. We're gonna get into it. It's gonna be a really awesome week this week. I have no doubt in my mind, and I hope all of you guys are ready to get into it. Okay, jumping into the chat, we got Cristiano Uzumaki. What the hell is going on? There we go. First again. Hold on, let me turn this heater off. My guy said, first again, let's go. How you doing, my man? Cristiano, a.k.a. Star Killer. That's what your name is in Streamlabs. It's still Star Killer Edits. I'm going to have to figure out how to update that to Cristiano Uzumaki. You feel me? My guy said, let's go. Pina Colada said, OMG, I'm here for once. What's up with the Pina Colada? How you doing, my brother? I hope you're having a good Monday today. It's a depressed Minecraft kind of night. Sorry to hear that, G, but I'm definitely down to play some Minecraft. I'll be hopping on the stream a little bit later, and it should be a vibe, you know what I'm saying? So I'm definitely down to vibe out with you, G, on some Minecraft on the streamy weemy. But, it's nighttime for you right now already. So, I still got Marvel Bros to do and some other stuff, and you know what I mean? So, yeah, we're going to be vibing. But I'll be on around, 9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I don't know what that translates to you because I'm not a clock. But if you're on around then, you know what I mean. You can tap in with the stream, and we can play some Minecraft if you want to. I'm definitely down to vibe out, brother. I'm definitely down to vibe out. Bro came in with an applause. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You feel me? Shout out to the goats. You feel me? I appreciate them. With all their love and support. My guy Nighthawk. What's up with the Nighthawk? How you doing, G? My guy Nighthawk said, what's up?
Hello there.
I'm dating someone now. How cool is that? Hey, yo, congratulations to my guy, yo. With the girlfriend. Oh, is it or significant other of whoever choice you may, want to be with. Shout out to you, my G. Happy to hear that, yo. I hope things are going well with you and your new boo. You dig? Not the sound got me howling, yo. Hey, I got something else to get y'all howling today, man. So I've been seeing a lot of stuff on the Twitter sphere and everything, and everybody has just been shit talking to my guy MODOK. Everybody been like, yo, oh my god, MODOK looks so weird. Oh my goodness, I hate it. Why does he look like that? He looks insane. He looks so wild. What is this? Oh my goodness, I can't even. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, bruh, come on, G. MODOK is supposed to look wild. MODOK is supposed to look weird. I don't know what everyone expects from MODOK, because he's MODOK, G. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. That's just how it goes. Hey, yo, Pina Colada with the membership for 5 months, yo. Shout out to the guy, bruh. Ooh. Hey, shout out to you, Pina Colada, bruh, and continuing your Brovengers membership and helping us protect all that is nerdy and awesome. And if anybody else is interested in becoming a Brovenger, you can become a Brovenger today. Let's see. Let's see. Where's it at? Is that it? Bam. Is that it? Or is it Brovengers? It might be Brovengers with an S. Nope, there it is, Brovenger. Yo, if you would like to support our channel, you definitely can do that, yo, because Brovengers memberships are now available. And when you become a member of Marvel Bros, not only are you showing your support for what we do here, much like our brother Pina Colada just did, but you also get a bunch of awesome perks to represent the Super Fam in our live chats, channel emotes, member badges, dedicated giveaways, special Brovenger only streams where we nerd out, talk scoops, record trailer reactions live, and have watch parties. You feel me? You feel me? So, bam, chicka, wham, wham. Shout out to everybody that is out there. And shout out to my guy Pina Colada for continuing his Brovengers membership. Brovengers are simple. You feel me? Oh, wait, hold on. Brovengers. Brovengers. Assemble. 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 That was pretty dope, right? That was pretty dope, right? Me and her are not boyfriend and girlfriend yet. Oh, okay. I guess dating is what leads up to being boyfriend and girlfriend. I always forget about that. My brain just doesn't, like, that doesn't register in my mindscape. Okay. Shout out to my guy Pina Colada one more time. And as I was saying, I've just seen a whole bunch of people going crazy on the interwebs about just MODOK, and everybody's like, yo, MODOK looks wild, yo, like he looks so corny and cheesy and all this other stuff. And all I got to say is, y'all think MODOK is bad? Wait until we get this, okay? Wait until this is what is the main villain of a movie. Like, y'all must have forgot what we supposed to be getting. Like I said, y'all think MODOK is bad. Wait until we get this. Okay? Wait until we get Megamind. All right? Y'all think that it was bad already? Nah, bruh. It's gonna be even worse when we get Megamind, my guy. You feel me? When we get the leader, when the leader finally does come in, bruh, it's gonna be even more spicy. You feel me? So they have to give us MODOK looking wild right now, because the leader is gonna be looking even more wild. And guess what? I'm gonna be all the way here for it. Sign me up, give me a pin, show me where to sign, because this is all gonna be awesome. I think MODOK looks incredible, to be completely honest. I think it's like the best version that you can get of a live action thing that is supposed to look so weird and grotesque in the first place. Like, that's his whole point, you know? And I'm wondering how much of Kang, like, how much did Kang have to do with how MODOK looks? And, well, not looks, but like, did Kang save him? Because we know it's the same bro from the first Ant-Man movie, right? We know it's him, the one that was playing Yellow Jacket. Yellow Jacket is, you know, he does this. Not this, but Yellow Jacket becomes MODOK in the MCU, and that's going to definitely be interesting. And we saw the leader in the Hulk, and that's definitely going to be interesting. So I'm definitely here for this. I'm definitely here for the leader. I think it's going to be awesome. We got our little bit of hints to the intelligentsia and whatnot in the MCU already as well. So it's only right that, you know, we kind of get into it. We kind of get into it and get it popping. So I would love to hear how you guys feel about how MODOK is looking, because as I said, I'm not, like, I don't think it's terrible, to be honest. Like, I think it's actually really good. And I think more people should probably get on board with it, I guess. Is that what it is? Get on board with it? Because it's like, I don't know what they expected. You know? I don't know what you expected to see from MODOK. How did you think MODOK was going to look? It's kind of hard to make that look any different from how it looks now. I honestly do think it's the best version of it that we could got. Hold on. Here we go. Yeah, people need to chill out about my guy. Yeah, definitely, Nighthawk. I agree. I can't wait for the leader. I can't wait for the leader either. The leader is going to be lit. I thought we were going to get the leader in She-Hulk. I was a little bit bummed out, but not entirely, not too much bummed out. I just did think that it was all going to lead up to the leader, not lead up to whoever it did lead up to. You know, brother that was trying to get the Hulk serum and all that extra shit. Like, yeah. What's up with the Team Samurai? My guy said, yo. What's up with the Team Samurai? How you doing, G? I hope you're having a fantastic Monday, getting it in, getting it popping. And I hope you are ready to vibe out with the rest of us. We were just talking about the leader and just stuff like that. We're about to get into our main discourse in a moment. I just had a couple other things that I would like to talk to the Super Fam and Brovengers alike before we get into all of the meat and potatoes of the Thunderbolt stuff that we are going to be checking out and discussing. You feel me? I think he's a variant of Yellow Jacket. Ooh, you think it's a variant? Okay, I'm not against that, but I think it'll do wonders for storytelling if it is the same variant and not a different one. You know what I mean? I think it should still be the same. I don't know what bruh's name is. I can't even remember why I don't know why I can't think of his name, to be honest. But it's missing out of my vocabulary right now. But him, Yellow Jacket dude that is now MODOK. I hope it's the same variant from the original Ant-Man and the not Ant-Man and the Wasp. That's just the Ant-Man movie, if I'm not mistaken, because it just does really good points of storytelling, especially if you see how when he gets sucked into the quantum realm at the end of the movie, when they use the suit to like implode, it like his arms do get like small to his body. Like, you know, his limbs get smaller the same way that MODOK's are. So it would be wild if all the way back then they were always planning on making him MODOK, because that would just be incredible. And it just works like super well, like super duper well. And I am all the way here for it. Yo, what did I miss? What's up with it, Frosty? How you doing, my guy? You didn't miss nothing. We're just talking about just normal nerdy things right now. We're just talking about the leader, talking about MODOK, how we can't wait to see how they're all going to look. Yes, there you go, Darren Cross. Exactly. I want it to be the same variant of Darren Cross and not a different one. I want him to still be the same guy. I want him to still have that same hatred towards Ant-Man or whatever the case may be, but I want him ramped up a couple levels. Yeah, I just want him ramped up a couple levels. But it would be cool if he is from a different multiverse, to where from the multiverse that he's from, that he actually ran AIM. But it just like, I don't think that works as well. I think it just works way better if it's our same Ant-Man, you know what I mean? Our same guy, and he's from the same universe all the way, because that just will super work, and it'll be super, it'll just work really well. Eggman. Mr. Electric from Shark Boy and Lava Girl. Yeah, I saw that one. I was rolling. I was like, bro, yeah, that's exactly. I'm pretty sure Mr. Electric from Shark Boy and Lava Girl was based off of MODOK rather than it being the other way around type of thing, you know? I mean, my guys, I don't know. I'm here for it, bro. It looks weird and wacky, and that's exactly what I want from it. I want it to look weird and wacky. So I'm actually like really excited for the wonky and weirdness of Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania, especially with how all the creatures and everything is just supposed to be. It's all going to be amazing. And I got the IMAX tickets. Oh yeah, I hope you guys are ready for it. Less than a month away now. I am super excited. All right. So one of the things that I just wanted to talk to you guys about real quick is that the co-CEO Ted Sarandos came out not at Netflix, but he came out. Yes, he is the co-CEO at Netflix, and he came out and said that basically when it comes to Netflix and everything like that, that they have never canceled a successful show. That's literally what he says. He says, a lot of these shows were well intended, but talk to a very small audience on a very big budget. So they're saying that all the movies they've ever canceled, all the shows they've ever canceled, no matter how critically acclaimed it is, it's still like it wasn't as good like as everyone thinks it is. So they're putting a lot of money behind it. They're putting a lot of effort behind it, and it's literally not making any traction. But I think that also goes with the whole throwing 1,000 things at the wall and seeing what sticks method that Netflix usually tends to go for. That's usually what they do, right? It's like, hey, let's kind of just throw a whole bunch of stuff at the wall, and whatever people like, we'll keep it going, and whatever people don't like, we'll cancel it. And usually they cancel stuff that some of us likes, and it just leaves us very disappointed and just feeling like we've been robbed. You know what I mean? Some stuff had no business being canceled, but some stuff definitely did. You know what I mean? There's definitely some stuff that got that should have been canceled, but other things, it's like, man, we could have just really had it going, man. But we unfortunately lost out on a few things, but hopefully we can kind of get it popping for the future. And I low-key call bullshit though, because it's like I don't know, man. There's so many people that be like, damn, it sucks that show got canceled. It's like, how are they saying that? You know, how are they saying this? How are they saying this when there's so many people that's like, curses, they canceled my favorite show. You know? And then one more bite of nerdy news and one more pop culture bite, you know what I mean? That we're going to get into before we get into the meat and potatoes. We got a lot of meat and potatoes to get into that I'm really excited to share with you guys. But before we get into that, this is one more nerdy thing that I know a lot of us are going to be hyped about. I think Pina Colada, I think you might even be really hyped about this as well. And that is that there's going to be a live action Hot Wheels series coming at us from Warner Bros. Discovery. So WBD is working on a live action Hot Wheels with Bad Robot revving up with scribes Dalton Lieb and Nicholas Jacob Larson. So let's check out this exclusive coming at us from Deadline, and let's see what it is that we're actually going to be in for, okay? And I think this is awesome. I think everyone's going to be really excited. This is an exclusive. Mattel is putting gas in the tank of its Warner Bros. Bad Robot movie Hot Wheels with writers Dalton Lieb and Nicholas Jacobson Larson, boarding to pen the live-action adaptation of the 54-year-old race car toys. 54 years? I had no idea that this was 54 years old. Like, I had no clue that this was 54 years old. That's pretty insane. I'm not gonna lie to you. That's pretty wild. That's old, bro. I didn't know that Hot Wheels was that old, bro. That's wild. Robbie Brenner, EP for Mattel Films, will lead the project alongside VP Kevin McKeon. VP and creative executive Andrew Scannell. Nick Dalton sold their original sci-fi spec Endurance to Netflix, with Simon Kinberg producing in a multi-studio bidding war. The script follows a group of AI robots that have been marooned on Mars and begin to turn on one another while setting up a colony for humans. Wait, did I see that? I think I watched that. Additionally, they're writing the fall for Emblem and Black Mold. Okay, so we don't know basically anything about. Okay, here we go. I'm like, bro, are they going to give us any actual news? In addition to Hot Wheels, the Mattel Films development slate features movies based on American Girl, Barney, Magic 8 Ball, Major Matt Pattison, Matchbox, Masters of the Universe, Polly Pocket, Rock'em Sock'em Robots, Thomas and Friends, Uno, Viewmaster, and Wishbone. And they are also Mattel Films is also developing Christmas balloon based on an all new IP and the Barbie movie. Oh, okay. They're doing a shitload of the video game stuff that we knew and loved as kids. Bad Robot has a slate of film projects in development under its Warner Media Discovery deal, with priority projects with Warner Bros., DC, HBO Max, and Warner Bros. Animation, including an adaptation of Dr. Seuss's iconic children's book, Oh, the Places You'll Go. What? Damn. So they basically are having a full-blown, I don't even know what to call it, but it is a full-blown like slate of toy adaptations, toy to movie adaptations. There we go. This is a lot for toy to movie adaptations, man. Like, this is pretty intense and awesome. I'm not gonna lie, this is great. I would love to hear how you guys feel about us actually getting a Hot Wheels live action movie. I hope it's nothing like the live action Speed Racer that we got. I remember loving it as a kid, but I don't think I loved it as much as I think I did. The quantum realm needs to be weird and wacky. Yeah, 100%. Samuel Stearns finally paying off the tease from the end of The Incredible Hulk. Only took 2 decades. LOL. I think you're on the money with our variant of Yellow Jacket being MODOK due to the ending of Ant-Man. Yeah, Frosty. It just seems like the best thing to do. And even though I could see them doing a variant, it would just work way better for it to be the same variant that we had, right? Like our variant. It makes sense for it to be our variant, because then it gives it a little bit more tie-in with Kang and Ant-Man, you know, a little bit deeper. All of that just really, yeah, like that just really does it, yo. Like it does a real good job. Yo, what's up with it? Welcome back, my guy. Well, I was editing. All good, G. Hey, I shout out to Frosty. Oh, great heavens, it's John Cena. What? Ooh, huh? How would that work? That's a good question. I don't know how it would work. I'm thinking they would probably focus on. I'm not gonna lie. I'm thinking it would be similar to Speed Racer, but just not as bad. You know, like, and not as wildly CGI wacky type shit. It's gonna be wacky, of course. So I don't even know. It's probably gonna be more kid-like, you know, basically like the kid version of Fast and the Furious. Like, you know, because how Fast and the Furious now is like over the top. How the hell are they doing that? This doesn't even make sense. You know, that's kind of the vibe that I think that they're going for. Is more of that. You know, oh my goodness, they just did a loop-de-loop and a freaking Hellcat, you know, and it actually looked dope and awesome, rather than them having crazy random cars and stuff. It might actually be animation. No, I'm tripping. I literally said live action, and it said live action in the shit. I'm tripping. I don't know why I said that. My bad. We literally just read the whole article. I came here at the right time. Cough, cough, Hot Wheels movie in theaters? Hell yeah. Hot Wheels movie in theaters would be amazing. Like, I'm definitely going to see that in the IMAX. I think it could be really cool. And it would do wonders for the sales of Hot Wheels. Not that they're doing bad. I mean, kids will always love Hot Wheels, I think. So, getting this live action Hot Wheels movie will just really bring the IP up even more than it already is right now. How did man actively bleep out during a stream, bro? I don't even know what the you're talking about. I'm not gonna lie. WTF? 54 years. I'm old, yo. Hey, it's all good, Nighthawk. Don't tell me you was in line when they first dropped, bro. Because if you're in line when they first dropped, then you might be a little. You're not old, but you know you might be a little. You know you might be a little aged like wine. I hope they lean into the wacky tracks and replica vehicles. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm hoping for too. I would love that. Like, I think that would be a really good thing to kind of capitalize on And I mean, movies like Sonic and this Mario movie that's gonna come out, they're showing us that kids love shows, kids love their cartoon stuff coming to live action, kids love our cartoon stuff that we had as kids and our grandparents had as kids, and so on and so forth. They love that shit. So why not capitalize on it in a wonderful way to where you have, since it's been out for 54 years, that means you got grandparents and maybe even some greats that know some Hot Wheels and would love to go to the movies with their grandkids and their kids, grandkids, so on and so forth, and watch a Hot Wheels movie. That's freaking awesome, bro. That's awesome. I can't wait for this to happen. And me and my son and my wife and my family, we can all go and check it out, and we're gonna love it. Like, for real. I'm going back to editing. All right, G, have a good one. That was the first movie adapt. Oh, wait. A sequel to Real Steel? That was the first movie adapting Rock'em Sock'em Robots. Yeah, but I'm thinking Real Steel, but actually Rock'em Sock'em Robot. I don't even know how they would do that, to be honest. It would definitely be awesome, though. I'm all the way here for it. I love that live action Speed Racer movie. Everybody's tripping. Rewatch that movie. Yeah, I haven't seen it in a minute, but I don't think it held up well. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I don't think it held up too well. Would it be a racing movie that is just so happens to be in a Hot Wheels universe? I hope they don't do something weird like that. I'm all for stuff like that though, but I still would rather it be actually set in the Hot Wheels universe, not like, oh honey, I shrunk the kids and now I'm driving a Hot Wheels car. And you know what I mean? Like, I don't want it to be like, oh, the dad is actually a real Hot Wheels driver in real life. He never spends enough time with his kids. And oh my goodness, he gets shrunk down into the video game or onto the Hot Wheels track. And it's this, you know? Like, I don't want that at all. Like, I don't want that at all, bro. I want, like, a real live-action Hot Wheels that's based in a Hot Wheels universe, the whole shit. Like, give me that. I think that's awesome. Yo, Francis, what's up with the G? How you doing? I hope you're having a fantastic day today. It's a movie based on a comic book character. Things should feel weird and out of place. Oh, yeah, 100%, Francis. Hell yeah, I agree, yo. Everything definitely should feel weird and wonky, and I think it will feel weird and wonky. I think that's definitely the vibe that they are going for, and it's the vibe that I'm definitely here for. No cap, no cap. Ain't no cap in my rap. You feel me? Like, I am all the way ready. All right. Anybody have anything else that they would like to talk about these things that we have talked about up until this moment before we get into the meat and potatoes of today's show? Because I think y'all gonna like the meat and potatoes of today. I think everybody is gonna get real excited about the things that we're about to be discussing today. Or you're going to get sad, depending on how you feel. But it's going to be spicy nonetheless. All right. Oh, my guy said, I remember seeing Real Steel in theaters. I did not see Real Steel in theaters. I saw Real Steel from somebody who works with Jack Sparrow, if you get what I'm saying. And, you know, I wasn't a fan of it. And I don't think I've actually seen that movie in actually good quality, because the quality that I got from the person that works with Jack Sparrow, I don't even think it was mine. I think I just saw it somewhere else. It was not a good version of the movie, if you get what I'm saying. So, yeah, I definitely need to rewatch that one. I'll probably love it. Isn't that with my guy Hugh Jackman? I'm pretty sure it is. I would love to see. Didn't they make it? No, they didn't make it 2. I think they were going to make it 2 and it got canceled instead or something like that. I'm super ready. All from DC, I'm getting Multiversity, Tales from the Darkness 1 and 2. Ooh. Like, we've talked about DC quite a bit. We've got some crazy good scoops on DC. And I think it's going to be pretty cool. I think the first slate is going to be really cool. We had a little update from Mike Beasley today about that. Let me see what he said. Um. Do 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 do. He said just another tidbit that gives credence to Zack Snyder. Oh no! I didn't mean that. Hold on. Not that. Oh, because someone said his WBD broke, and he said expect that these early movies to be on a Shazam like budget, nothing too crazy or over the top. It's so bad the Batman sequel may be delayed for a while, and that's what Hamada and the old regime did. So Zaz and the new regime have been trying to clean it all up. Unfortunately, casualties came with it. They paid Cavill $250,000 for the Black Adam post-credit scene, another $250,000 for his post-credit scene in The Flash that they're no longer using, $500,000 for like 30 seconds of screen time. Got an update okay, that's other stuff. But to tell you how close they were to Man of Steel 2, they were about to schedule filming dates, but they're almost $60 billion in debt. That's wild. Holy shit. So basically DC is broke as a joke over there, and they're trying to do their damnness. I don't know if you guys seen the reports that David Zaslav might even sell Warner Bros. Discovery to Apple, and those all might be Apple products. And if that happens, I think that we might see the life that we need breathed into the DC universe, because they're broke as a joke right now. So it sucks, but hopefully none of that happens, so we don't have to see like another reboot of the DC universe. And hopefully everybody is akin and like is easily adapted to the new 52, for lack of better words, when it comes to DC, and be able to kind of deal with the rebirth of everything that's going on. You guys liking these things? You feel me? So it's kind of wild. Yep, the King Jackman is in it. Huge Ackman. Ayo. DC is currently in the same state as Marvel in the late 80s and early 90s. Let's hope the franchise doesn't get split too much. Too many bad decisions for too long. Yeah, that's a big fact, and they are in that same exact spot. But the one benefit with them is they have never sold any of their characters, and I don't think they ever will sell any of their characters, because they've seen what happened with Marvel and how it is important to have all those characters. So I think they will sell everything rather than just selling some stuff. And if they do sell everything, I think it's in their best interest to sell it to Apple, to be honest, instead of anyone else. Like, just, sell the whole Warner Bros. Discovery to Apple. Let them kind of take over HBO Max and either fuse HBO Max with their Apple TV Plus shit that they have going on, and it then boosts that platform to a whole new level, and then they're able to, kind of just keep it going with all that. But I would much rather just have the Gunverse go insanely amazing. The Gunverse that I'm also calling the DCU. If you guys don't know, the DCEU, or the DC Extended Universe, is basically the Snyderverse and everything else that we're about to get in the future is going to be the Gunverse, and then you have Matt Reeves' verse and all that shit. There's a lot of verses out there. But the DCU proper is going to be the Gunverse from here on out. The DCEU is dead at WBD, but it is a possibility of it being revived at Netflix. And then Netflix has a deal with Zaslav Snyder already, and Black Adam and all that. And like all that stuff might just have its own Elseworlds universe over on Netflix, which I am all the way here for. So really, either way, we're going to be good to go. But it's just that the DCEU is going to now be Elseworlds instead of the DCU proper, if you understand what I'm saying. So our actual mainstream continuity will not be what we know from the DCEU. That is now the DC Extended Universe is now what Raimi's Spider-Man is to the MCU, basically. That's basically how that works. It's sad, but that's what it is now. But just like my guy Nighthawk is saying, the Gunverse is going to be crazy, and I can't wait 100%. Yeah, I don't think Snyder has decided what comes after Rebel Moon, but I know he's staying with Netflix. Yeah, he basically, from what we heard, is that Snyder Snyder and Cavill and Dwayne Johnson, they're basically all down to still do what they were going to do, no matter if it's at WBD or if it's over there on Netflix. And as far as Warner Bros. Discovery goes, if the Gunverse doesn't work out, they're just gonna go back to Elseworlds stuff and then just kind of capitalize on Man of Steel 2, Black Adam v Superman, the Justice Society of America, and go that type of route. If it doesn't actually, if the Gunverse doesn't blow up, like I'm pretty sure we all know it will, and the only way it won't is if the cult of Snyder truly goes insane and does not support this movie at all, because that is something that is very possible. That is something that is very, very possible. All right, let's get into the meat and potatoes, but before we do, make sure you guys get ready because we're about to get massively nerdy in this peasy. We're going to be talking about some Thunderbolts stuff. So make sure you guys are ready for all of the Thunderbolts things that we're going to talk about. Hold on real quick. Going to be interesting to see how Gunn retcons Peacemakers out of the DCEU. Well, that is going to be interesting. That's all I'll say about that. That will be very interesting. Okay, guys, before we get into the meat and potatoes, hold on. This is fire. This is fire. I can't even believe I just thought of this. It's not going to be as smooth as I wanted it to be because now y'all are expecting it, but I'm still liking it. Check this out. Before we get into the meat and potatoes, let's get into the popcorn first. Oh, see? Wasn't that smooth? Oh shit, that was smooth, bruh. That was crazy. I like that. Let's try it again. Before we get into the meat and potatoes, let's get into the popcorn first. Yeah, that was heat.
Hi, my name is Dominique Pruitt, and I started Don's Bomb Gourmet Popcorn LLC in the summer of 2021 to introduce delicious and unique flavored popcorn not found anywhere else in the world. Why, you ask? Because I make it in my home with love, just for you. We offer over 10 flavors and are continuously creating new flavors that can be customized to any color or taste for your next event, party, or fundraiser. So go find yourself to our website and find a bombastic flavor of popcorn at donsbombgourmetpopcorn.com, or you can also follow us on Instagram or Facebook at Don's Bomb Gourmet Popcorn.
And shout out to Don's Bomb Gourmet Popcorn. Whoa. The popcorn over there is definitely fire, bro. Y'all gotta go give it a try. The flavors are amazing. Let me know which one you get. And with all that being said, let's get straight into it. Okay. I am super excited, you guys. It is time for the meat and potatoes. Alrighty. You know what? Let me do this real quick. One hell of an applause, right? Source, not ads. My bad, y'all. Boom. Bam. Okay. Let's see. Bam. Okay. Let's get into it, y'all. Oh, wait. Oh, snap. Let's turn that off. Okay. All right, let's get this out the way. Originally, I did a few drops on Black Widow 2, the sequel to Black Widow the Black Widow film and told you that it would star Yelena Belova, who has taken over the mantle, and she would team up with Kate Bishop, Hawkeye, and Colossus to fight Omega Red. Since then, a lot has changed. Mainly, Black Widow 2 has turned into a Thunderbolts movie, with X-Men getting their own shine soon. Colossus is less likely to be a part of this movie, as he will be on the starting roster for the X-Men team. And as I shared, Omega Red will actually be a villain for the X-Men, for the first X-Men film, which is supposed to be titled Uncanny X-Men. If you guys didn't forget from that conversation that we had on our Super Fam Friday, if I'm not mistaken. Kate Bishop is the one in question. Given their on-screen chemistry during the Hawkeye series, she could still make an appearance here. I will let you know if I get any more information on that. So I'm really honestly not too sure how to feel about this, because on the one hand, like, I am super excited to get this Thunderbolts movie because I think it's going to be a W. But on the other hand, I really, really enjoy Yelena Belova, and I think I would have enjoyed having Black Widow 2 with her starring in it way more than having the Thunderbolts movie now. Especially with this iteration of the Thunderbolts, with a lot of the things that we know are happening, and we do have some more stuff to even talk about here with it as well, because it's just like, I'm here for it. It sounds good, you know what I mean? It sounds good, but damn, bro, what I would have done to have a Black Widow 2 with like, I think the first Black Widow movie should have been Yelena's movie instead of having it be, you know, Scarlett Johansson's movie. Like, that's just how I feel, because the movie was low-key trash, you know what I mean? But we'll see what they do here. But the scoop continues, you guys, okay? So let's read on and see what my guy has to say about this one, okay? Now, you need to know that Ghost will either be recast or removed from the film altogether. Yelena Belova is the main character of this film, and screen time for Ghost has been reduced in light of that. Weird tidbit, I know. Okay, so real quick, what I'm going to say is it seems like there was going to be a Black Widow 2 movie and a Thunderbolts movie at all times. But the Thunderbolts movie was going to possibly have Ghost as the main character more for that version of it, right? But it seems now, because of how much people love Yelena and all that stuff, they're going to focus more on her being the main character, which makes sense. But once again, I'm very sad about this. I'm not gonna lie. All right, let's continue with the scoop. Let's get to the villain. For whatever reason, there's a rumor from RPK saying that Sentry will be a villain of the movie that starts out originally on the team. Now, you should all know how I operate by now, especially when it comes to these rumors. The first question you should always ask yourself is, does this make sense? Okay, so before we get into this next part that we already have kind of touched a little bit, getting to the villain, I have seen this rumor about Daniel RPK, and from Daniel RPK saying that Sentry is going to be the main villain, but there's no... And we've talked about it here on the channel as well. We have, looked into it. We've nerded out about it, kind of seen how it's possible for that to happen. Although I do think it is possible and how it could fit, it is insane for him to be the main villain of a team like the Thunderbolts. That's like having the Suicide Squad go up against Superman in their first movie, and 9 times out of 10, you understand what's going to happen. They're going to lose the majority of the time. Only if the circumstances are set up correctly for them not to lose. And it's very doubtful that happens. There is a possibility that we might see Sentry as the post-credit scene, or he may even be a member of the team as a normal person, and then post-credit scene we see him get beefed up and become the Sentry, very similar to what we saw happen in Guardians of the Galaxy 2 with Adam Warlock. But we will have to see what my guy Mike Beasy has to say about this in just a second. Okay, let's see how you guys are feeling about everything that we just kind of talked about up until this point. Oh, the big connective tissues from this is Deadpool. Hot damn. Essentially retconning the Deadpool movies to be in the mainline MCU unless we get a variant Colossus or find out Deadpool is in a different universe. Okay, bro, so this is kind of my entire thought process when it comes to what you said. Because I don't know if you know this or not, but we're not really supposed to get anything X-Men related or like anything X-Men, like an actual movie about the X-Men until I believe it's 2025, because all of those characters are still somewhat wrapped into some kind of deal. Well, at least that was the rumor, that they were wrapped up into some kind of deal until 2025 with the Fox contracts and all that stuff. And basically, a lot of people that worked on those Fox movies would still get credits if Disney made a Fox movie, an X-Men movie, just because how their contracts worked. So they have royalty credits until 2025. That's what the rumor was. I don't know if that still holds validity, as much validity as it did when we first talked about it, but that was the initial rumor. And now what I think Mike Beasy had let us know not what Mike Beasy has let us know, but from what a lot of stuff has told us, we're going to get the X-Men that we will get in the MCU before we get that to 2025 are all going to basically be other variants or versions of characters that we have seen before, i.e., Wolverine and Deadpool having their own movie in Deadpool 3 and Wolverine coming back. And then we also talked about that not being the only movie that Wolverine is in, and how he will also end up on the Uncanny X-Men that's coming to the MCU, and they will be the X-Men Blue Team, and he will be basically Old Man Logan for that team, the same way it is kind of in the rendition of X-Men Blue comics. And that's all awesome stuff. You know what I mean? All of that is amazing, and I am super here for all of it. It's just very interesting where we are. I'm not going to lie. So here's my theory, by the way. I don't think I have even said that part yet. What my theory is that, we have Secret Wars. We see every Marvel character there has ever been in the history of basically Marvel stuff, damn near all the way down to, what is his name? Lou Ferrigno Hulk type of thing. Like every Hulk, everything. We see some type of paying homage to everything in every way that they can. I'm talking damn near possibly all the way to the bad movies back in the day. Like they're going to try to pay homage to every single Marvel something that they can in Secret Wars. Secret Wars will be a 2-part movie, and after we see the second part come out, we will then see a new MCU be created. That's kind of my theory, is we will see a new MCU be implemented, and it will be a soft reboot, almost like a DC Rebirth MCU on Infinite Earth MCU style, and then we will kind of reset the universe to where the X-Men, the Fantastic Four, all of these heroes have always coexisted with each other, and then we will live in that new universe. Because to me, it's going to be very hard for them to retcon or for them to just smash universes together and now there's mutants. That's not going to fly for a lot of people. They're going to have to do, and if they do something like that, it's going to have to be done in a amazing comic booky type of way, to where like the Beyonder is putting realities together or whatever. I think we're going to get Battle World, all that shit. I think all of that's going to happen. And then we will get a soft reboot to the universe, and it will combine every universe somehow, some way, and it will be a new MCU that we go forward in everything is already established, basically. And we are not going to have to go through, we're not going to ever have to have origin story like that again. We're just always going to be able to jump around from character to character, storyline to storyline, very similar to how the comic books and stuff are now. And it's just going to keep going and keep building and be incredible. And that's kind of what I'm hoping for. And we've kind of already seen them do it with Daredevil and all that type of shit. You know, they're kind of doing just the variant thing. I believe. I don't believe that those characters are going to be the same characters and all that. So yeah, there's a lot to come. There's a lot to come for sure. Yeah, we know from now through 2025-26 is focused on the Fantastic Four, and X-Men comes after. Disney is testing the waters with Uncanny X-Men, the show returning for season 3. The show isn't Uncanny X-Men. I think it's just the X-Men. Is it? I don't think it's the Uncanny X-Men. But the Uncanny X-Men is supposed to be the name of the film or at least the first X-Men movie that we get. And then X-Men 97, I definitely think X-Men 97, the animated show, is definitely going to have some tie-ins to the multiverse stuff that we have going on with Secret Wars. And I feel that same way about the Spider-Man show that we're going to get, all that stuff. I think all of those things, I hope that we don't only see other multiverses in animated style, but that is what it seems to be at this point. But I would like for a show or something like that to exist in a different universe. I think that would be freaking awesome. All right, let us continue on, yo. Let's continue with the next thing, right? So my guy said the first question you should always ask yourself is, does this make sense? No, it doesn't. That's what my man Mike Beasley is saying. No. Sentry is an all-powerful being and would absolutely destroy this Thunderbolts team. There's also still a rumor of Cavill as Sentry floating around. The only character with any real heat as far as Cavill is concerned is Captain Britain, and I'm not even hearing that anymore. Cavill is currently doing his own casting for Warhammer 40k. Ana de Artemis is in talks. Now that's a scoop. Those Marvel rumors are just that, rumors. And that's something that we definitely have talked about when it's come to a lot of these Marvel rumors, is that they are rumors and to take them with a grain of salt. When it comes to me, I will always let you guys know, especially when I consider something a scoop versus a rumor, and when I consider something a rumor versus a scoop, just because we don't want no information going out there wrong. And with the other things that I have had, and then when I have my theories, I'll let you guys know that this is a theory of mine as well. And I have multiple theories, and I just told you one. Another theory that I had that actually came true is this one. That Kang and that Kang, Miss Marvel, and Shang-Chi were connected with the rings and stuff. I don't think I knew it was Kang. I thought it was Chthon, not Kang the Conqueror, to be honest. I thought all that stuff was going to be connected to the Chthon or something like that, because everyone was calling to somebody. So where I thought Chthon, it's actually Kang, which I am 100% okay with and down for. Now, when it comes to Sentry being in the MCU, I think it would be amazing. And the reason why I think it's possible is for multiple reasons. Do I think that Sentry being on this Thunderbolts team would be a good idea? Yes, I do. Do I think him becoming a villain of the Thunderbolts would be a good idea? I also think that would be a good idea for multiple reasons. And it makes sense to me. I'm not going to lie. It makes a lot of sense to me for multiple reasons. And the first reason is that I believe that each character on the Thunderbolts is going to have not a deep dive, but a dive into what their psyche is and how they actually think and the things that they do, how they let things transpire, and things along the lines of that. And I think that would be a perfect to coincide with who the Sentry is. His story is very similar to Moon Knight's, but deeper. It's a little bit deeper. And the reason why it's deeper is because when he goes to his alter ego, it's bad. Like, Moon Knight's alter egos are bad, but the powers that Sentry carries is Superman. Like it's literally going from Superman to General Zod with the Sentry, like with his mood swings and things along the line of that. So I think being able to deep dive into those mental illnesses or whatever the case may be, would be amazing. And I think that, you know, having the team be what the team is, it leaves room not only for error but for death. Like, nobody would want to see Red Guardian die, but that would be the perfect person to die on this team. Murder Red Guardian, wound Ghost and U.S. Agent, you know what I mean? And then let them know, like, you know, build the team up to where they actually start rocking with each other. They actually appreciate each other. They, you know what I'm saying? Like that's all 100. And then boom. That, you know, like, you know what I mean? And then boom, everything changes. And then he whoops everybody's ass and he's like, hey, kind of similar to what Peacemaker did. Like, very similar to Peacemaker with the Suicide Squad movie. Like, Peacemaker just kind of goes wild, goes awry, and then does something completely different. Like, yeah, I think that's a huge strat, and I'm all the way here for it. And I freaking love it if they did do that. But I don't think it's actually going to be I don't think that's actually going to happen. I'm pretty sure they're going to use a different set of villain, a different villain and a different set of villains entirely. And that kind of goes into the next part of the scoop, which we are going to get into right now. Look at that. Tell me that picture right there ain't fire. For now, you can shoot two things down because I have the actual villain for the movie, and you all have been ignoring it the entire time. It's literally been in your face every time you say Thunderbolts. The villain of the film is Thunderbolt Ross. Duh. We literally have been getting clue after clue after clue. Most recently in the Ant-Man trailer with the MODOK reveal, and before that during the She-Hulk series with the organization called Intelligentsia. And this is something that we kind of talked about during the She-Hulk show when everybody was losing their shit. It was like, hey, yo, let's not forget, like, this show is not terrible, especially because of the amazing things that it's setting up for the future, including Scar. You know what I mean? Like, there's crazy shit that's about to come from here. And we have, like, 7 Hulks now, right? Like, it's Hulk, She-Hulk. We're going to have Red Hulk in the future, hopefully. We have Scar. The leader is technically a Hulk as well. Abomination. Yo, that's 6 freaking Hulks in the MCU. I'm here for it all the way. Yo, this is like all the way. And just give you guys another chance to look at that fire ass poster made by Raichu Copper. Like, god damn, that shit is fire. Oh. Smooth me. There we go. Bam. We also got the news during Comic-Con that the leader would be returning to the MCU. The entire concept behind Thunderbolts is based on a lie. All of those together equal Red Hulk. Intelligentsia is responsible for creating the Red Hulk. MODOK and the leader were both members of the organization during that time. So there. Villain revealed, even though you should have known who it was the moment Thunderbolts was announced. Hashtag BZ told you so, by the way, on that, in case you forgot. And I mean, hey, you know, this is kind of the place where we thought we were going to end up in the first place, right? Like, with all of the breadcrumbs that have been given to us over time, it makes a lot of sense that this is the place that we end up with all of that. It makes sense that Red Hulk is going to come into the fray. I mean, even if you look at General Thaddeus Thunderbolt Ross, his overall arc that he's had in the MCU throughout the entire thing, it's literally been all leading up to where we are right now. And very similar with the leader. I don't know if they were like taking this time on purpose to create the wider variety of things and to let like the world be established more. But it worked out really freaking well for them. Like, it worked out really well. Like, really, really, really well. It's kind of surprising how well everything worked out at the end, because now they're going to be able to do everything that they want to do, and it's going to actually make repercussions for the future. We have Scar, She-Hulk. We damn near have every agent of quote-unquote Smash, which is Hulk's, like, agent team, which I don't think is going to come into play. I think it's possible for it to come into play, but I don't think it will. But what I do think is that Banner is working with the government in some way, shape, or form. And I think that's going to have something to do with where we go with the whole New World Order stuff, everything. Thunderbolts, all of it. I think everything is really connected on a smaller way that we have not seen yet. And the fact that we know from what Mike, we know this because we got the scoop from us from the other day. So when we go to the other scoop that we also have, and that is that Devil's Reign is supposed to be the main source of it's going to be the source material basically for the Daredevil Born Again series that we're getting on Disney Plus, right? So within Devil's Reign, what happens is that I almost said Kevin Feige. What happens is that Kingpin, he becomes the mayor of New York, and he initiates basically a smaller version of the Sokovia Accords, and he calls it the Powers Act, to where all heroes and whatnot have to be disposed. They got to disclose who they are. And he does it all to try and figure out who the hell Daredevil is. Right? Okay. I really hope that we get like some more form of that within everything that's going on within the MCU. Because it's going to make a lot of sense if we get the small version of that. And then we get the big version. You know what I'm saying? Like, when we get the big version, it's what do we know about not Thunderbolts, but Captain America New World Order? Well, the scoops on that one is that General Thaddeus Ross is not just supposed to be it's not going to just be damn, I lost my entire train of thought just now. That's wild. So if we start in New York with the Kingpin being the mayor, and then we go on to that wider scale of General Thunderbolt Ross being the president of the United States, and all of that wild shit is supposed to be taking place there. If both of those things are transpiring, where we're going in the future of the MCU is going to be insanely wild, baby. Okay, it's going to be insanely wild. We have some amazing team-ups, some amazing fights on our hands in the future, and I am here for every single one of them. Every single one of them. Right? Like, let's take it from the top and kind of just go through the entire scoop, and then we can talk about it more, okay? So, from start to finish. All right, let's get this out the way. Originally, I did a few drops on Black Widow 2, the sequel to the Black Widow film, and told you that it would star Yelena Belova, who has taken over the mantle, and she would team up with Kate Bishop, Hawkeye, and Colossus to fight Omega Red. Since then, a lot has changed. Mainly, that Black Widow 2 has turned into a Thunderbolts movie, with X-Men getting their own shine soon. Colossus is less likely to be a part of this movie, as he will be on the starting roster for the X-Men. And, as I shared, Omega Red will actually be a villain for the first X-Men film. Kate Bishop is the one in question. Given their on-screen chemistry during the Hawkeye series, she could still make an appearance here. I will let you know if I get any more information on that. Now, you need to know that Ghost will be either recast or removed from the film altogether. Yelena Belova is the main character of this film, and screen time for Ghost has been reduced in light of that fact. Weird tidbit, I know. Let's get to the villain. For whatever reason, there's a rumor from RPK saying that Sentry will be a villain for the movie that starts out originally on the team. Now, you should all know how I operate, especially when it comes to these rumors. The first question you should always ask yourself is, does this make sense? No. Sentry is an all-powerful being and would absolutely destroy this Thunderbolts team. There's also still a rumor Cavill as Sentry floating around. The only character with any real heat as far as Cavill is concerned is Captain Britain, and I'm not even hearing that anymore. Cavill is currently doing his own casting for Warhammer 40k, and De Artemis is in talks. That's a scoop. Those Marvel rumors are just that. Rumors. For now, you can shoot two things down because I have the actual villain for the movie, and you all have been ignoring it the entire time. It's literally been in your face every time you say Thunderbolts. The villain of the film is Thunderbolt Ross. Duh. We literally have been getting clue after clue after clue, most recently in the Ant-Man 3 trailer with the MODOK reveal, and before that during the She-Hulk series with the organization called Intelligentsia. We also got the news during Comic-Con that the leader would be returning to the MCU. The entire concept behind Thunderbolts is based on a lie. All of those together equal Red Hulk. Intelligentsia is responsible for creating the Red Hulk. MODOK and the leader were both members of the organization during that time. So there. Villain revealed, even though you should have known who it was the moment the Thunderbolts was announced. Bro, this is a W. This is a W scoop. I love it. I am super here for this. This is going to be awesome. Red Hulk is going to be amazing in the MCU, and knowing that we're possibly going to get a President Red Hulk is even more amazing. I am so excited for everything to come within the future of the MCU, whether it's cosmic level, ground level, government level, supernatural level. I'm hyped for all of it, bro. It's all going to be amazing, and it's all going to be beautiful. And I think this is going to be one hell of a year to be a nerd, and these following years are also going to be incredible. I legit cannot wait to see where things go from here. Let me know how you guys feel about it in the chat, and let's jump into that. But before we do, if you guys are ever low on your energy, or if you just need, a little bit something to help you through the day, I understand, because, working from home and doing all the stuff that I be doing, it definitely gets hard. Still trying to go to the gym, still, doing stuff with my kids, with the family, doing all this stuff. It just leaves me exhausted. And whenever I'm exhausted, I like to drink me some Ma. Ma, don't let long days or hard crashes wreck your day. No more pre-workouts with extra ingredients. Get simple energy made for you. Sharpen your perceptions. Increase reaction time. No energy crash. Get an edge. energy for gamers by gamers. And you don't just have to be a gamer for this, though. It is legit fire. It's really good. My favorite flavor is the blueberry. I thought I had a carton right here with me, but I don't. It's fire, though. Make sure y'all check it out. It's really good. No cap. It ain't no cap in my rap. All right, let's see how everyone is feeling about these scoops and things that we have talked about as of now.